the battle of effectively beginning a research project is determining the kinds of information resources you'll need to support your thesis. The other half of the battle is doing the hard work of thinking through your project. Stay with me for a couple of minutes, and I'll give you some important tips to make an effective start. First of all, identify three important elements: the problem, your purpose, and its significance. If you can clearly state these three, you'll have come a long way in thinking through your paper. Let's use a project on Rudolf Boltzmann as an example. We might frame a problem or issue like this. Now, I've made an assertion about a perceived problem in Boltzmann's approach, an assertion that my research will now have to prove. Second, I state my purpose using strong action language that clearly shows my intent in this research. I will describe the situation and show evidence to support my original assertion. Third, I need to describe who this project is significant for and why. In this case, I want to highlight the historical and philosophical setting in which Boltzmann lived to help classmates gain a clearer grasp of his pastoral concern. And now that I've stated the problem, purpose, and significance, I have a basic outline for my essay, and I know exactly what information materials I'll need to begin this research. You see, the introduction of my paper is essentially a creative restatement of the problem and purpose that I already identified. Rather than merely summing up what has been discussed, the conclusion is essentially a discussion of the significance. Who benefits from this research and why? Concluding with a discussion of the significance makes an essay much stronger. And as for the body, every point that I make is directly in line with my original purpose statement. Essentially, I do what I said I would do. And by identifying the problem, purpose, and significance, I know exactly what kinds of information resources will be most helpful for supporting this project. I began by claiming that half the battle of research is effectively identifying information resources, and the other half is the hard work of thinking through the project. Well, the math doesn't add up because you still have to write your papers, but I hope that these suggestions will be helpful as you begin your projects.